A mother duck with her 4 ducklings in tow was looking for a nice, warm, safe spot for the night. She didn't want to disturb a family of field mice that had made their home in a nearby barn. So she sought shelter in the only other place she knew, the home of the grumpy cat and the big, friendly puppy. The duck had been eyeing this setup for some time now. She knew there was a warm, fluffy dog bed just waiting for her and her little ones, but she also knew that the big, grumpy cat would not be pleased with her and her ducklings crashing their home. Still, it was too cold out for her babies, and she couldn't risk them getting sick, so she was willing to brave the cat's wrath alone. The duck walked right into the house. Ignoring the glaring cat and the wagging puppy, she marched right up to the dog bed and laid down, tucking her head under her wing to make a nest for her ducklings. Now, the puppy was definitely not expecting company, especially not of the feathery variety. He was also definitely not expecting to make a new friend, but something in the way the little ducklings waddled broke his heart. They were so cute. The puppy couldn't help but inch closer and closer, until he was practically breathing down on them. The duck, of course, was not pleased with this turn of events. She had hoped to snuggle up with her babies in peace, but now this big, slobbery dog was invading their space. Just as she started to panic, the ducklings started to climb all over the puppy, cuddling up to his warm, fluffy body. The puppy, who had been bracing for a painful peck on the nose from the mother duck, was instead met with tiny little duckling mouths that were too cute to be mean at. The cat, who had been watching this whole interaction from atop the bookshelf, was utterly flustered. What was going on? Why was the duck not attacking the puppy? And why were the ducklings climbing all over him? The cat decided that the best course of action would be to simply wait until the duck and the ducklings fell asleep, and then, while they were at their most vulnerable, strike and chase them out of the house. But as the minutes ticked by, the cat started to feel a little bit guilty. The ducklings were so small and the puppy, well, he looked like he could take care of himself. The cat shook his head, trying to clear the image of the sweet sleeping ducklings out of his mind. He needed to get out of there before he did something he would regret. Just as the cat was making his move, the puppy let out a loud, surprised yelp as if he had just remembered something important. The cat froze, unsure of what to do. Should he keep going? Was the puppy expecting him to protect the ducklings? The cat didn't stick around to find out. He turned tail and fled, making a quick escape out the cat door, and so the unlikely animal family slept soundly, the duck, the ducklings and the puppy, with the cat curled up on his own in a nearby barn, wondering what in the world he had just witnessed.